อบคุณทุกท่านที่ให้เกียรติมาร่วมงานคืนนี้เพราะว่าคืนนี้มีแขกต่างประเทศเยอะผมขออนุญาตพูดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะครับ Dear relatives and friends, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending your valuable time to attend this wedding party tonight. It's very important to us, and also to the new wedding couples. I have two children. Quincy is my first child, and he's also the first grandson in my family. So you can imagine how spoiled he was when he was young. But luckily, my wife was a tiger mom. She is very strict to him. To us. Today, Quincy is smart, charming, warm-hearted, but most importantly, he's a disciplined and responsible man. All the credits to my wife. I still remember the first time when Quincy took Sandy home to visit us. She's such a beautiful and lovely girl. We love her from first minute we met. I'm so happy that they can get married today and she become a member of our family. Oh, I'm a little bit wrong. No, I don't want to look at the script. I try to remember, okay? Yeah. I want to say thank you to Sandy's parents to bring this lovely girl to this beautiful world, right? And had her send this angel to our family. Thank you very much, Saddam. Saddam, you don't have to worry about Sandy. All our family members love her. She'll be in good hands, okay? I would also like to thank all the bridesmaids and the groomsmen for the help tonight. But I think Quincy already took care of that. I want to say thank you to all the wonderful relatives coming from Korea. 감사합니다. All my friends from America, I appreciate very much for taking such a long way to join us tonight. Thank you very much. 中国大陆、台湾、新加坡、马来西亚、印尼的朋友，非常感谢你们今晚的来临。其中很多都是我兄弟，兄弟不会多讲，多喝2杯。香港嚟嘅親朋戚友，今晚招呼唔到，大家飲多杯。ญาติพี่น้องกับเพื่อนที่มาจากขอนแก่นกับคุณที่มาจากกรุงเทพขอบคุณอย่างยิ่งที่มาร่วมงานคืนนี้ขอบคุณมากครับขอบใจหลายเด้อ Okay, at last, I want to give some advice to my son and my daughter-in-law. There are many factors that lead to our happy life together. But I believe trust and respect is the 2 key words. So remember that, yeah? Oh, I forgot. The magic words is, yes, darling. Okay, in the end, I would like to wish the newlywed couples a happy and long-lasting marriage. I wish you can have a beautiful and charming kids like I had. Okay? Sandy, I want many grandchildren. relatives and friends, please raise your glass and we toast to this lovely couple. I want to do it in a Thai way. Okay? Thai.
Yo.
ใช่
Yo.
ใช่
Yo.
ขอบคุณครับ
โอ้โหเยี่ยมมาก
เยี่ยมมาก
นะฮะ
Can't top
เยี่ยมมาก
that
ครับคุณ
speech
พ่อครับ
tonight
โอ้โห very touching มากเลยครับ
ค่ะ
yes
so
แล้วว่าควินซี่เนี่ยได้
ได้มา
ควา
จาก
มเก่งมาจาก
ไหนใช่ไห
ไห
ม
นทั้งคุณพ่อ
ทั้ง
และคุณ
คุณ
แม่
แม่
ที่น่ารักมากๆเลยนะค
คุย
รับ
เก่งนี่มาจากคุณพ่อ
ครับผม
Now we'd like to welcome the bride's father and brother, Mr. Dong San Lim and Mr. Steve Lim, to say a few words of blessing to Sandy and Quincy.
ครับขอเรียนเชิญคุณพ่อคุณแม่ของทางซุมแซนดี้นะครับผม please welcome a big round of applause
Round of
please.
applause, everyone.
I'm very nervous. And also, I'm scary. So, I'd like to see helping paper. All right? I want to say a few words to Quincy and Sandy. Husband and wife are meant to become one fleshy and help each other until they die. I just want to remind just three things. Not many, just three things. First of all, always share your emotions, whether you are joyful, angry, sorrowful, or pleased. Secondly, treat each other with warm love and dedicate yourself. Lastly, our two families will become one big family after the wedding. I hope our big one family could prosper forever. I honestly want to say congratulations on your big wedding. My wife and I will live our lives by waiting for our lovely grandchildren. Quincy and Sandy, thank you so much. And I really, really love you. And finally, I would like to appreciate Mr. Yu and Mrs. Yu for preparing this wonderful wedding ceremony. And I would like to thank our old relatives and friends all over the world for attending. Thank you. Thank you so much.
A big round of applause, everyone.
โอ้ซึ้งมากๆเลยนะครับน่ารักมากๆ
พ่อน่ารักมาก
นะครับ
ค่ะบ้านนี้
Mic testing, 1, 2, 3. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve, Sandy's brother. I have a stage fright, actually. I'm very nervous right now, but I'll try my best to give out the speech. So I also have prepared some cheating paper as well. So just understand me. Sorry. I would like to give out my wedding speech on behalf of my family. It is an honor and privilege to congratulate Quincy and Sandy for their wedding. It is also a blessing to be here and share the unforgettable moments with everyone. I was a bit surprised once I heard that they were getting married. However, I was very happy for my sister to find her perfect Prince Charming. I felt like now she can fulfill her long-time dream. I would like to thank Quincy for accepting my sister as his soulmate. To tell the truth, I never thought my sister would ever get married. Anyway, when we were kids, Sandy acted like an older sister, sometimes mother-like existence, although she was younger than me. We really relied on each other like a friend. But I cannot still believe that my sister is getting married. I would like to say a few honest words to them. First of all, Quincy, my brother-in-law, I'm very proud to have a handsome and thoughtful brother like you. You're an incredible guy to handle Sandy's unpredictable personality. Is that why you're having a white hair lately? Now you have to do this forever. Aren't you afraid? I know her personality more than anyone. You should realize it by now. Anyway, treat her well with lots of love. Don't make her cry. I'll keep an eye on you. I'm also looking forward to have 3 nephews in the near future. I'm counting on you. You can do it. And lastly, my one and only sister, Sandy. I don't know why I'm feeling sad right now, but it's like losing my sisters to someone. Now I know that how parents feel when their kids get married. Even though you became a member of the Yu family, you should always remember us and serve parents with devotion. I'm also proud to have a kind and pretty sister like you. Please live happily with Quincy. I love you. Finally, I would like to thank everyone who came to this wedding today. Let's give a round of applause to our lovely couple. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Steve, for such a beautiful speech. Okay. And now please welcome the groom's sister, Miss Sassy IVU, to say a few words to the bride and
เอา
groom.
ละครับมาคนสำคัญอีกคนหนึ่งนะฮะของค่ำคืนนี้น้องไอวี่น้องของควินซี่นะครับผม
Hey guys. Good evening, everyone. Oh. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ivy, the proud little sister of this handsome groom standing right here. I'd like to just start by saying congratulations to my big brother and his beautiful bride, and to say thank you to all of you for making the journey to celebrate this very special evening with our family. As you can tell from the number of people standing in this room tonight, Quincy is a very popular guy. I can't tell you how many times I've had people come up to me and tell me what a smart, ambitious, and mature of a guy he is. Now, I'm not going to say that he's not, as I myself have watched him grow over the years into the perfect gentleman. But that was not always the case. And tonight, I'd like to share a little bit with you the goofy and hilarious big brother that I grew up with. When we were little, one of the things that Quincy and I always did together was watch horribly ridiculous movies. We'd watch them over and over and over again, and we would actually replace full conversations with movie quotes and laughing hysterically over family dinner every night, which would drive our parents crazy as they would have no idea what we were talking about. One of our favorites, which we still embrace to this very day, is the movie Austin Powers. I gotta tell you, this guy has a gift for imitating the most obscene characters, complete with perfect accents and gestures, which would never fail to send me into an endless laughing fit. Now, I don't want to embarrass him too much on his big day, so I'd just like to share one more story with you that perfectly portrays the type of person that Quincy is and always was. I just want to preface this by saying that this isn't one of my own memories of him, but rather it was told to me. So a couple years ago, I was visiting home with my parents, and one night, my mom and I were looking through some old baby photos. And I started noticing that so many of the photos that Quincy and I had together would be of me with a huge smile on my face, and he'd be standing next to me with this super angry face and just epically flared nostrils. He kind of looked like a pint-sized club bouncer. Anyway, I remember asking Mom at the time, we were laughing about it, and I said, you know, why does his face look like that? Like, what's up with that? And that's when she told me the story. So when I was just a baby, and Quincy was about 4 or 5, we used to have people come visit us all the time. Friends, grandparents, aunts and uncles. But we always had this one uncle who would come visit, and every single time he would pretend to be taking me away with him. He'd wrap me up in a blanket and say, all right, Ivy, let's go to your new house. And every single time, without fail, Quincy would post up in front of our gate, hands on his hips, shoulders wide, nostrils flared, huffing and puffing, just making sure that nobody was going to get past him with his little sister. Now, most big siblings would love any opportunity to get rid of the little rival, but not him. You know, he always had my back. But ever since then, he's taken on the role of being my protector. And I've had to apologize to a couple boyfriends throughout the years for the endless stream of intimidating and horrible questions that came out of my big brother's mouth. Back then, you can imagine, it was absolutely horrible for me. But I quickly realized that as we grow older, that, you know, this is one of my favorite aspects about Quincy and the type of person that he is. You see, when you're a part of his life, he will love everyone that you love, and he'll fight with everyone who doesn't treat you right. He'll protect all of your darkest secrets, no matter what the consequence, and he's the first one there in any time of need. That's who he's been to me for the past 29 years. My best friend who would guide me through all my good and mostly bad life decisions. The first call I make when my car breaks down or when I'm freaking out because there's like a huge cockroach in my kitchen. Although, to be honest, his advice is usually an Austin Powers quote or something not very helpful at all. And the keeper of all my secrets, no matter how angry Mom would be at the both of us when she eventually found out. Which, by the way, she always did. Sorry about that. And if there ever just one wish that I had for Quincy through all these years, it would just be for him to find someone who would love and adore him, and to be the kind of person to him that he is to everyone else. And it fills me with so much joy to see him standing next to that person tonight, and to know that he's found his other half in this incredibly vast universe, because there isn't a single person in the world who deserves